Good morning, everybody. Doc Green here, Amerifield. Still working with Amerifield. I'm in a hopper truck right now. Did a little bit over the road kind of stuff, doing the hoppers. Amerifield is mostly specialized in the oil fields in West Texas, East Texas, places like that. But I was trying their new division in the hopper truck. A few things to let you know if you're going to be in a hopper truck for any drivers that are new and thinking about getting in the hopper and have never done it or anything or seen it. My first time ever doing a hopper. Been driving trucks for 20 years. Here's what I've noticed, or things that have happened to me. Hopper trucks unload from the bottom. You put stuff in the top. They come down like an hourglass thing and go out the bottom, usually over a pit area, or sometimes like in a road area, like sort of like a belly dump. But you can carry anything from sawdust to sand to dog food to fertilizer, anything in these containers. So let me give you a few little things to let you know about in case your company doesn't really quite tell you about these things and you need to know. When you show up to get loaded, they want to see where the last place you loaded was, what you had in there last. So, or most places. So you have to have your last bill of lading with you. Or a washout ticket. Washout tickets is that your tractor has been cleaned and all the residue and everything for the last load. Because what they don't want is you picking up a load of fertilizer, dump part of it out, some of it gets stuck in the sides, some dust and everything, and then you go pick up a load of product that's going to go in dog food, for instance. I mean, you don't want your dog eating fertilizer. So they want to make sure it's cleaned out and everything and well maintained and kept, and all the residue's gone, so that when you pick up the next product, it's clean. So that's the first thing you need to know. Keep your bill of ladings from your previous load and keep your washout tickets. Or you're going to need a washout ticket, one of the two. Another thing about hopper trailers is when they're unloading, you have a little unit on the side of them, supposed to, called a vibrator unit that vibrates the side, make sure everything doesn't stick and pack in there as you're driving. Some of this moisture gets in there and it packs like fertilizer or dirt or sand or something in the corners or up on top, and it won't all drain out. So you need a little vibrator unit that goes on the side and it shakes it in the whole trailer and helps the stuff come out the bottom. So that's one thing you need. Another thing you're going to need is you're going to need a little ladder. Well, it's got ladders on the side of it. Yeah, you're going to need another little ladder. Just something to take around the side of the trailer, because sometimes you got to reach in and sweep the stuff down and out of the trailer so it doesn't get stuck in there for your next load. Or some places, the washout, they only wash out very little. You're required to sweep it out first. And a lot of places out here, Blue Beacon, and some other trucks, big names and everything, they don't do hopper trailers. They will not wash out a hopper trailer. Too much of a risk for them. People have gotten in there, slid down, hurt themselves, things like that. So they won't do it. So you need a little ladder, so a little broom, so you can kind of brush off the sides and everything from the top. You'll climb up your ladder, open your tarp on top, and you're going to sweep it out and make sure there's no residue left in your trailer, or as much as you can before you go to wash out. They're not going to wash out, and then you pull out of there, and there'll be a 5-foot pile of stuff from your trailer stuck in their wash center. So just letting you know that. You will need to get a little ladder and a broom, the push broom you can push off the sides of your hopper trailer. Hopper trailers you need to know how much your hopper trailer can load. It's got 2 containers, sometimes 3, one from front to back, and they're like I said, they're like hourglass shaped, and you know how much each one can, in weight, can carry, because when you get to the place, they're going to ask you, how do you want it loaded? What that means is, how much weight do you want in the front? How much weight do you want in the middle? How much weight do you want in the back? My unit only has front and back, so I usually take 23 up front, 23,000 pounds up front, and 25 in the back, 48,000 total. Gets me pretty close to usually right at weight. These are things so you'll need to weigh your trailer and everything for how much weight you can carry in the front end, how much in the back end, and then let your loaders know that when you show up to get loaded. There are going to be times when you get to places and you drop out the bottom, and they won't allow you to climb up on the ladders that are made for you to climb up on to sweep out from the top of your trailer. You got to crawl up under your trailer in this stinky, crappy stuff, crawl up under the bottom of it, get in there and rake the stuff down on top of you, basically, with a broom, pulling all this excess out and everything so you can get it out of the pit. That's sweeping out a trailer. They won't allow you to go on top. You have to go in from the bottom. Sucks. But anyway, the money's pretty good, though. I'll be honest, the money is, it's pretty decent. You know, I get paid 30% of my loads and everything, and I can make $300 to $500 a day easily, sometimes more, depending on how far it's going, how much the load's paying, and how much, you know, when it's got to be there and everything. You're going to get stuck in some places, just like any other truck driving job. You're going to get stuck. Oh, it's all drop the hook. It's all. No job is all drop and hook. No job is all. You're going to get stuck. It's the nature of the beast. And right now I'm stuck at a facility. The product I'm carrying, they're full of in here in the bins. So now they got to use some of that before they can even take my load. How long it's going to take, I don't know. But you need to call in your company, check what their detention is and everything, and make sure you get all your paperwork right. If you get detention and you have to have signatures saying this is the time you got here, this is the time you're leaving, call your company, let them know, look, this is how long I've been here after a couple hours, so that they know they can call the client. Because the last thing you want to do is call the client and the client says, we didn't know he was there at such and such a time or whatever, you know, and they can't get on to them, then they can't let them know, we're fixing to charge you detention. Because then the client may say, no, we didn't know anything about detention. You need to call us ahead of time. Different companies that you deliver to have different priorities and not priorities, that's not right. Different procedures for how detention works. I know a company that once you're there 2 hours, you must call into your dispatcher. Your dispatcher has to call the broker, and the broker has to call them and let them know, my driver has been there for 2 hours. We are now going to start charging detention. Actually, I think it's after about an hour and a half, because you got to give them 30-minute notice so they can fix the problem, or they're going to pay detention. So that's something you need to make sure of. I did not make sure of it with Amerifield, so I don't know if I'm going to get paid detention on this load or not, because again, I'm telling you things as I'm learning them, so I'm trying to help you learn them so that you don't go through what I'm going through. Now, it's not Amerifield's fault, because I should have called them sooner and found out more about their rules on detention. But I've had no detention as a hopper driver. I've been out here for about 4 weeks doing this stuff and never been held up at the place. So this is my first, if I get detention. Well, I'm being detained regardless. This is the first time I've unloaded a hopper where I've been detained. So I let my company know. I'll find out what their procedures are and everything. And if they're not going to pay detention, then me and the company are going to have a discussion on how I get paid for this time that I'm sitting down and not earning any money. You know, and that's something I'll bring up with them later. But my company's really, really good. So I'm sure they'll figure out something, and we'll come to a mutual understanding. And again, this is my first time of having this issue, so I'm not mad at my dispatchers, my company. I'm not even mad at these people here. You know, I'm learning this part, the hopper trailer part. Anyway, just some things I want to let you know. Make sure you got a broom with you. Make sure you got a vibrator unit on your trailer if you can. Make sure you have a little step ladder or something you get up on the side of your trailer with and everything. And these things will help you out quite a bit if you're going to be driving hopper trailers. Here in a minute, I'm going to show you some of the things you need to know about a hopper trailer. Or maybe after I get unloaded, so I can show you what they look like on the inside and the outside, how they operate, how some operate, others operate differently. I see one here is completely remote controlled. So anyway, this was just a little information. If you're joining Amerifield and you're getting in the hopper field, they will keep you moving. No doubt about that. They will definitely keep you moving. But it's just to let you know that these are things that you need to talk to the company about and find out the procedures on. I got in such a hurry to get out here, I didn't really ask a lot of questions I should have asked. With 20 years experience, I should have known to ask these questions. I just want to get out here. I love driving, so I just want to get on the road. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Talk to y'all later.